Hey, Papa. I wish we had more time. I was thinking about... Remember that little red bike that I begged you for? And that kid that tried to take it from me. I broke his nose. I was so scared you'd be mad, but... you were proud of me. You said, never let anyone take what is yours. But now you're gone. And they've taken everything. Now, I have nothing.
Clearly, you have gathered us all here for a reason. I have more pressing matters to attend to. Get to the point.
We should have put a stop to Vendetta a long time ago. She's a threat.
I've been tracking her for years. She's gone from nothing to this. She's building up to something, and if we don't rein her in, she's going to...
Good. You've saved me the trouble. You're all here.
Ah, Martia, what an unexpected pleasure.
You're not welcome here, Vendetta.
Not welcome. I've earned my right to be here. Paid for in blood. But what have you done? Lurked in the shadows. Carved up my father's empire. Cast me aside. I want what I am owed.
Old? Child, you mistake your successes for succession. It is time you learn the difference. Predictable.
Never let anyone take what is yours.
Pathetic. It takes rare arrogance to challenge me.
My family gave everything to Talon. And like a coward, you buried our legacy. I'm here to take it back.
You deserve nothing. Power is not passed down. It must be seized.
I agree. And you are in my way!
You disappoint me. So close to your vengeance. And now, you hesitate. It makes you weak.
I want to remember this moment. Talon may have stolen my past, but I am its future. A shame you won't be around to enjoy what comes next. more mistakes. No more weakness. I will lead us out of the shadows to seize what should have always been ours. And the world will kneel. A new Talon Empire begins now.
Magnify. Overwatch battle stations! We are under attack by Talon.
Greetings. My name is Chiara Preziosi, and I voice Vendetta. Today I'm reading Vengeance Comes. At last, I have reclaimed my birthright. This is my time, my legacy, my Talon. My father didn't tolerate failure in his organization. I admired that. Took it forward when I built my own empire in the Colosseo. With Doomfist defeated, I will bring forth a new era of Talon. A Talon not confined to shadows, but basking in the light of victory. Doomfist preferred accumulating allies instead of using them. Serving me, no one will leech from this table and offer nothing in return. Vera, have you finished the hard light augmentations? Nearly there, darling. We've already outfitted Talon troopers with standard issue shielding, but we saved the best for your gladiators, of course. Vishkar's intelligent shielding will learn your gladiators' fighting styles. Once the program is complete, they will be unstoppable. I look forward to seeing how they perform in the Colosseo and outside it. Vishkar will invest in Talon, knowing I will tolerate nothing less. There are no avenues for side deals, and no quarter given to disloyalty. Will your gladiators lead the operations to come then? Speak your concern if you have one. Given 3 of our most tenured agents have left over disagreements with leadership, do we have adequate personnel to infiltrate a Helix installation like Grand Mesa? Moira is clever, but she was given too long a leash. All that research reserved for only a few lab rats, 2 of which have now scurried away. You will have your prize, Odiren. I anticipated some defectors. Max has been hard at work, securing new help. Yes, the stray agent I promised, Emre Sarola. I trust you remember him, Moira. Moira's filth is easily bought, and her skill will advance my vision. Huh, and I see your little bounty hunter has remained on board, Max. Yes, Freya is also ex-Overwatch, and has agreed to support the operation. Of course she has. I'm so pleased you found Emre after all. I hope he's just as you remember him. Provided Max covers my fee, we'll handle Europe. Loyalty has always been a buyer's market. Shouldn't be difficult. We've both run operations from Gran Mesa before. This watchpoint was never fully decommissioned. Command was given to Helix Securities after Overwatch disbanded. The base's security system utilizes a mix of cutting-edge drones and human guards, standard for Helix. The guards adhere to a strict recon schedule. It revolves from time to time, but I know the algorithm. Some would question the use of a turncoat, but Emre's results speak for themselves. Excellent. And our distraction? The Deadlock rebels have established a temporary hold at Powder Keg Mine, not far from the base. We'll make a run on the weapons cache at level 4. Enough cover for your team to get what you want. I trust I don't need to explain what will happen if your gang abandons the operation before we've achieved our objective. External partnerships have their value, provided one maintains a firm hand. We're new to doing business together, so I'll give you a pass. Rest assured, you'll get your cover. Good. Connect me with Tokyo. Vendetta. The Hashimoto clan extends our appreciation for your reinforcements. Without your assistance, Tokyo would have been difficult to secure. My troops are easily rescinded, should your bladesmith not meet his quota by the deadline. We will fulfill our obligation. Mauga, I'm sending you to Junkertown. Determine what drives their queen, what she needs to strike a deal with me. Is it prudent to send Mauga on a diplomatic mission? What's the matter? I'm great with words. Besides, my kind of diplomacy guarantees results. The Junkers respect power beyond anything. Mauga is the personification of power. And if the Junkers prove more threat than ally, he'll correct their poor judgment. Now, only one thing stands in our way. Overwatch. Pardon my boldness, but why? Our intelligence shows the International Justice Commission is likely to disband Overwatch in the coming days, given Null Sector's retreat. Why expend the resources when global governments are set to do our job for us? That lack of vision ends today. For years, Talon refused to seize its moment. Overwatch was disbanded, toothless. Your failed leadership did not leverage their weakness. Instead, it enabled this council to eat itself alive for a bigger cut of a smaller and smaller pie. There was no one to oppose you. The world was yours to take. And Doomfist's ideology allowed Null Sector to stoke Overwatch back to power. Yet, even as Overwatch limped through battle, Doomfist tried to pick up its agents one by one, rather than making a definitive blow against the organization. And then, your chance was gone. Overwatch is no longer a memory. They have reformed, and we must end them before they grow any stronger. When are you planning? I am not planning such a move, Max. I have already made it. There's a certain satisfaction that comes from being a conqueror no one believed in. I was cast into the shadows, forgotten. Now, everyone will remember my name.
Is that you? I can't believe it. How did you find me? How long has it been since...
What happened to you?
What? Oh no. Frey, this isn't... I can explain.
You disappeared for years, and this is how I find you? Stealing data from a global security compound, slaughtering indiscriminately. I thought hearing you're working with Talon would be the worst thing I could learn about you, but clearly that was too optimistic.
Frey, wait,
I've spent months on your trail. I worked for Talon agents just to track you down. I refuse to believe all the horrible things they said about you.
I promise it's not what
You left Overwatch behind, left me behind, because you couldn't bear to compromise what you believed in. And now, all this? What have you become?
Freya, just hear me out. Please. When I left Overwatch, it was because I thought I could help more on my own. I remember saying goodbye to you and wondering if I was doing the right thing. I remember having options lined up, being hopeful for a chance at something new. But some point after that, my memory just stops. You want to know what happened to me? How I ended up like this? So do I. It's like I'm being manipulated, compelled to act without mercy to achieve a goal I don't understand. It tells me to work with talent. It tells me to infiltrate bases like this one, no matter how many lives I need to take. And if I try to fight it, it just takes over, and I wake up like this. I don't know what it is, what it wants, but it's turning me into a monster. I know it's difficult to trust me, Frey. There are things I've done that I'd rather have never known. But I promise, I'm telling you the truth.
As if I healed her.
I'm sorry, Frey, for putting you in this position. I wouldn't blame you if you walked away. Or if you think I can't leave here alive.
No. No. There's a reason I came this far to find you. If any part of you is still the Emery I knew, then I believe you. Let's get out of here, before anyone else finds this mess.
This place seems familiar. Where are we?
You really don't know?
No, I don't know much of anything right now.
We're in Riyadh.
I woke up in Lima just a few days ago. I was in Osaka before that. Now I'm here. And I barely remember how any of it happened.
Well, whatever you remember is more than anyone else knows. From the sound of it, you've been off-grid a long time.
Why did you come looking for me then?
Your boss has sent me. Seems Talon's got plans they need you to handle.
Vibe. Look at that price tag. No wonder you came for me.
With what you put me through, I'm making Max pay me double.
If he needs me back so bad he sent you, hell, call it triple. But I'm glad you came. It's been years since I've spoken to anyone I trust, let alone a friend.
Yeah, of course.
What happens once you turn me into Max, then?
Well, I figured I might stay with you.
You will? Even if it means working with Talon?
I don't exactly share Talon's aims, but if that's what it takes, I'll manage. You always had my back when we worked together. It's only right I return the favor. I want to help you, Emery.
Thank you, Frey. I think you might be the only one who can.
Project log Jetpack Cut, Entry 1. With Null Sector gone, the team has been sitting around Gibraltar without much to do. I'd say I'm in the same boat, but to be honest, I've had my hands full. Ever since I found this cute little stowaway, my mind has been racing with ideas. For some reason, when I rescued this pretty kitty from in between some rocket parts in the main landing bay, I thought back to some projects I never got off the ground. Literally. I was so young when I drafted them up, and that lazy old Mitzi wasn't much help either. But something about this stray got me thinking again. Maybe there's a way to make this work after all. Looking at my old sketches, I can tell I had a lot of hopes for this build. Guess it goes to show how far I've come that I can finally turn all those dreams into reality. And Fika has been a surprising help. Oh, I named her Fika, by the way, since she looks like a big kanelbulle. There was a funny moment earlier today. I was so stuck on the schematics for the thrusters, but Fika knocked one of my old blueprints off the shelf, and it actually clued me into the answer I was looking for. I can't help but think there's something special about this kitty. I'm thinking over what material suits the jetpack best. A carbon fiber frame would be nice and lightweight, but aluminum would be more resilient. The weight distribution on a cat is pretty different from a human, not to mention the tail. So for the stabilizers, I'm thinking... Does the harness need shock absorbers, or will Fika's fur be enough? Big problem. how to make a joystick that doesn't require opposable thumbs. I have a few ideas for the motor, but I'll need to be careful. I'm worried Fika might lose one of her 9 lives if it's too loud on startup. And for the healing projectiles, actually, should they be projectiles? Oh, I bet Fika will love that. I should really add a grapple to the frame. She'll need it whenever Reinhardt charges off without us. I put out different paint options, and Fika knocked everything over except blue, of course. Hon är svensk ut i klospetsarna. And that's that. Blueprints for Project Jetpack Cut are finally complete. Whew. I wish my younger self could see just how well this turned out. To be honest though, I'm not sure I'll ever get the chance to build this for real. I know Fika would be a great help, but a cat in a jetpack seems crazy, even by our team standards. But who knows? We keep saying the world could always use more heroes, and I think she might be just the hero the world needs right now.
Vice President Singania, the ceremony will start when you're ready. I've loaded the latest speech onto your datapad if you'd like to.
I'll handle it. I've designed this entire awards ceremony to maximize budget and spectacle. Every detail in place is a balance of impact and efficiency. And they would test my patience now, just moments before I'm set to take the stage. Well, I suppose I should be well rehearsed. Let's see what they've written for me now. Thank you all for being here today. It is my honor to present this year's Vishkar Award for excellence in reimagining architectural applications to a most worthy candidate. But before I speak of our honoree, allow me to introduce myself. As you surely know, my family... Oh, they can't be serious. Bringing up my family before even mentioning my own achievements. Introducing myself as if everyone doesn't already know who I am. The Singania family's connections to Vishkar are... Ugh, connections? Once I say connections, I've lost them. They'll think only of the Singania name on the plaque outside, and my grandfather's legacy. Vishkar isn't a dynasty. Well, I suppose it is. But it's not as though I was handed this position. I've trained years, proven my worth. Oh, what utter drivel! They truly expect me to spend 3 minutes extolling our architects, prattling on about their expertise, about how this company would be nothing without their hard work and dedication. Oh, enough. I am the one in charge here. My fortune bankrolls their academies. My contracts secure their assignments. I've already dedicated an entire evening to their success. I hardly think they deserve more of my praise. Oh, this speech is useless. I will speak for myself. Again, Vera, in your own words, from the beginning. It is my duty as an executive for the Vishkar Corporation to project the same lightness of being that we manufacture and provide to our partners across the globe. As an architect and an entrepreneur, I have found a wealth of success. Some have called me too generous for sharing my victories with the company, but a rising tide elevates every ship, as they say. And under my oversight, no single group has risen higher than Vishkar's talented architects. To those present in the room tonight, know that talent alone may only take you so far. It was my drive that carried me through my schooling and earned me the position I now hold. Proud as I am to bear the Singania family name, I don't solely attribute my success to my upbringing. Their support was always rather specific in its focus. As critical as the public can be, one's own kin can sometimes be far crueler. Though my family may not have bought into my initial forays into heartlight manipulation, the care and resources I subsequently put toward mastering the craft taught me more than any academy could. I learned not to tolerate anyone who would question the merit of my work, or insinuate that I have not earned my position. Certainly, there's value in the artistry of hard light manipulation. But what about the art of negotiation? Of presentation? Shaping oneself to be perfect? Crafting not just a reputation, but an image. Something untouchable. Something worthy. That is the true test of talent. The real... Oh, what are you saying, Vera? Even if it were the truth, no one would respect you. Let alone believe you, if you shared your own perspective. No, just give them what they want. Deliver the speech. Hand out the award. Smile. You're Vera Singania, heiress to the Vishgar dynasty, keeper of the family fortune, inheritor of innovation. You will be the one to lead Vishgar into its better, brighter future. They want you to be perfect, Vera. It's a good thing you are.
I hear you're leaving for Kanezaka, Mizuki. Yeah. Some punks are interfering with our operations out there. They want me to infiltrate, do some recon. Even Kurora doesn't know I'm coming. And the elders don't trust the Kanezaka branch not to blow my cover. I just came to make sure my dear Toshiro Oji-san had his fill of treats before I go. No, you didn't. You only bribe me like this when you want my advice. Damn. Am I that easy to read? The tales you had as a boy are still present in the man you've become. What's on your mind? This mission. I'm a little worried about it. I can understand why. These kids sound like quite the handful. The Hashimoto elders must have great faith in you to entrust you with a task like this. Look, I get that these Kanezaka punks are a problem. All right? They're slippery enough to mess with our weapon shipments and get away with it. But they're also my age. Some younger even. And they're not part of a rival family. They're just fighting with all they've got to survive. When I think about how I might have to hurt people like that, I guess I don't really want to. You have never been cruel enough for this life, Mizuki. You always say that. Do you disagree? Have you given any more thought to leaving all of this behind? I can't. You know I can't. I'll be punished. By the elders and the curse. I've been running from it my whole life. Ever since it took Mom. Back when Dad and I moved here, he thought it wouldn't follow us. But look how wrong he was. No matter how much money he spent on good luck charms, how many exorcists and priests he hired, it didn't matter. He still died. It's not like I asked to walk the Gokudo path. This was my fate. And you're telling me I should just leave? Fight against the inevitable the way Dad did. I can't. If the elders don't get me, if she doesn't get me, the curse will. Either way, I'm screwed. Curses can be broken, Mizuki. This is an anima avatar weapon. After so many years of crafting dismal braids, I was itching to unleash my full potential again. The elders all think you've lost your touch. If she finds out you made this for me, you'd best not let anyone discover it. Mizuki, I understand that your family's passing weighs heavy on your shoulders. But you must face the demons waiting on the road ahead. For turning back at a crossroad will not lead you forward. I offer you the same advice I once gave my daughter. You must find your own path. I don't even know where to start. Embrace the journey ahead of you, and you will have already begun. In Kanezaka, no one will know your true identity, right? Make friends. Seek peace. You will only find your place if you venture to look. What if I'm not strong enough? Would I have forged you a masterpiece if I thought you weren't? Okay, Oji-san. I won't let you down. I need to get going. You gonna be okay without me? Of course. You sure? No more tea, no more donuts, no more midnight shogi games. 気をつけろ, Mizuki. Thank you, Toshiroshi-san. You too.
Hey there, I'm Fariha Yue Anderson, and I voice Anran in Overwatch. Today, I'm reading From the Ashes. Let's go! You know much about Overwatch? Not a lot. Well, nothing confirmed. But it's Overwatch. Even the sound of it makes you think heroes, you know? Especially after Null Sector, everyone says it. No matter what, Overwatch stands together. Well, you can talk to Winston about that. This isn't the time to fanboy, Wu Yang. Overwatch is the real deal. We need to be prepared for whatever lies ahead. We're not at Wusing anymore. People are counting on us. No one is coming to bail us out if we're in trouble. And that Null Sector attack in Chengdu was just a taste of what we'll find going forward. You shouldn't have taken your eyes off him. Why convince us you could handle taking care of your little brother when you couldn't? Wu Yang was hurt. Do you understand? Do you think someone else can fulfill your responsibilities? We were depending on you to watch him. Why did you choose to be careless? Because you were overconfident. He paid the price. You betrayed our trust. You should have known better. And you should have done better. I must be better if I'm to... What is it? I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm still new to the dropship interface. Comms have been jumbled for the past few minutes, but... now they're jammed entirely. And I'm getting massive energy discharge readings. What? How? Gibraltar. I should get us out of here. Somewhere safe. You two haven't gone through training, and this is what we signed up for. We're ready. Take us in. Listen, stay close to me once we're on the ground. I just need a minute to... Anran, wait! There's no time! We need to act! Too slow, Anran.
That one almost got you. Another one down. That leaves 2 behind those crates. Just have to... On run! Comms are back online. We found Genji and Echo. They're pinned down. They need... Just tell me where they are. I'll handle the rest. These Talon troopers, they're still coming. We need to fall back. If we falter, the others will be compromised. We will make a stand here. Who? Who is she? She's with us, thankfully. If I'm going to take responsibility, I'd better deliver. Arun! Come on! We're retreating! Oh! Wuyang! How could you let this happen? No one touches my brother! Have to keep pushing, but... I can feel myself overextending. Slowing down. I've got nothing left in me, and they're still coming. Did I do it? Did I at least help them escape? Guess this is what Mom and Dad meant. They were right. Maybe I don't have what it takes. We've got you, rookie! You aren't done yet, recruit. Hope you're ready. We've got a flight to catch. She's more than ready. Ugh. I am. Of course I am. Then let's move! Wuyang! Is he... alright? Who do you think showed us the way? He's on the dropship with the others. He said you'd beaten off more than you could. Less talking, more running! How did Talon get the drop on us like that? They came from nowhere. Answers will reveal themselves in time. Of that, I have no doubt. And when they do, what a fight it will be! I think we're a ways from there just yet. Gibraltar. I shouldn't have overestimated my abilities. Next time, I'll... Hey. That was a rough one. Are you okay? Just... reflecting. Putting myself out of position caused problems for everyone, didn't it? I'm sorry for being irresponsible. I should have known better. Done better. Don't sweat it, sis. I've always got your back. Not just Wuyang. All of us. Next time, you don't have to carry everything on your own. We're leaning on you, so lean on us too. We're a team. I know today was hard. We lost Gibraltar, but Talon won't stop us. Not when we have each other. We're Overwatch. And Overwatch stands together. Mesa team, don't let Deadlock get away with those weapons. Backup's on the way.
Overwatch has the perimeter. What's your status, Captain?
Reach at the Knot Vault. Talon's trying to pull a fast one. But I'm en route to cut him off at the pass.
Copy that. We're sending agents to assist you.
I'll slow him down till you get here.
Assets secured. Meet me at the extraction point.
Stop right there! I'll take that back now.
Objective compromised. Initiating failsafe.
be seeing you real soon.
Years ago, the Omnics declared war. Overwatch was created to rescue humanity from the Omnic crisis. We became the greatest champions of peace and progress mankind has ever seen.
Everybody knows Overwatch got shut down. Half of them are just mercenaries now.
The people decided they were better off without us. They even called us criminals. They tore our family apart.
Papa told me, after so many years of service, you gave Overwatch everything, and then they pushed you out.
Real life is not like the stories our father told us. You were a fool for believing it so.
Perhaps I am a fool to think there is still hope for you, brother.
Human, machine. Before me, I see the future. Humans and Omnics standing together.
The second Omnic crisis continues. The conflict between Omnics and humans has now claimed over 15,000 lives.
But look around! Someone has to do something! We have to do something!
Always remember, never accept the world as it appears to be. Dare to see it for what it could be.
Winston? It's been too long!
What is this? This is broadcasting on the Overwatch emergency frequency.
I got a call. They're getting the band back together. They want me. But really, they need you.
I have been called. I must answer. Always.
The enemy is out there and getting stronger.
The world is changing once again, and it's time to pick a side.
We can make a difference again. The world needs us now, more than ever. Are you with me?
Yes, Winston. I am with you.
An Overwatch facility was attacked. The team needed to respond, but officially, their hands were tied. Luckily, Blackwatch plays by its own rules. We all knew who was responsible. Rumor had it he'd be well protected. Our mission was to drop in and get him out so he could face the music. At least, that's how it was supposed to go.
Good evening, Commander Reyes. How will this look on the news? Overwatch unlawfully abducting a respected businessman? Even if you take me now, my friends would have me released within the week. All this theatrics have been a waste of our time.
You're right.
Reyes, what did you do? This was not the plan!
Well, looks like we're going with Plan B.
Hi, my name is Olivia Lee Anderson, and I voice Freya in Overwatch 2. Today I'm reading Storm Chaser. Are you ready? I was a child when the Omnic crisis hit Copenhagen. My mother was a diplomat, and people looked to her for answers. Get me through to search and rescue. She was the eye of the storm. Calm, constant, consistent. We need to begin triage immediately. And through her, I learned that keeping people safe came down to a level head and a focused eye. Then deploy additional medical assistance. But I wanted to be on the ground, in the storm. Studying criminology gave me access to the latest tech. Showed me how to track and stop threats before they began. The local search and rescue team offered a more hands-on education.
Help! Help us!
I developed the tactics, the expertise to find anyone, in any place.
We're going to get you out of here.
And I discovered the rush of seeing a job through to the end. Doing something that mattered.
Over here!
I dedicated myself to chasing that feeling. After graduation, the military was eager to recruit me. She's the one you mentioned, Freya. I had my eye on bigger fish. Being a part of Overwatch's search and rescue team gave me the opportunity to take my mission further. Step lightly. Intel says they should be around here. With their resources, no one in need of saving was beyond my reach. 10 guards, 3 on patrol, 7 hostages. Our group didn't have the same cachet as those on the strike team, but I preferred staying behind the scenes. I only wanted to do my best work. Well done. We could use more level heads like yours, and to work alongside the best. Many thought Overwatch was untouchable. Superheroes come to life. Freya will handle evacuating the civilians. She needs cover. Once it's clear, we take the fight to the deep-sea raiders. I knew the truth. Not everyone in the organization was perfect.
Damn it! Fall back! Hold for search and rescue. We aren't done here.
Protocols were slipping. Reyes and his team pulled the fighting into the city before we could evacuate the area. We lost 14 civilians. If not for Freya's efforts, who knows what might have... You know how complex these operations can be, Sorolu. I'm sure search and rescue understands these risks. But I was doing my job. That was my only concern. Yes, sir. Through everything, leadership told us to stay the course. Some left. I kept going. Yet the unrest seemed to grow from within and without.
If you're protecting us, why are people dying? Show us Black Watch's records. We don't need you here.
I believed in Overwatch. I knew there were people who needed us.
We're going to get you out of here.
I was so focused on my work, I didn't see the whole thing crumbling. Until it was too late. In the months of investigation after the destruction of Overwatch's Swiss headquarters, the success and efforts of the support teams, the Eco Point program, the medical research group, search and rescue, and so many more were never considered. Most of Overwatch had done everything right. It didn't matter. A few bad actors had ruined Overwatch and anyone associated with it for the world. DAF, your application to the Danish Armed Forces. Ministry of Defense.
After further
your
consideration,
the RCC.
regrettably after reviewing
Your application to the Danish Rescue
DK jobs near
Coordination
you?
Center.
Hiring opportunities in
Unfortunately,
your
we
area.
will not be hiring candidates. I gave Overwatch everything. My skills, my passion, my life. And it left me with nothing. Without purpose, I was adrift. Desperate. But the winds changed. And I realized I could still be of use in this new world. Freya was an ex-Overwatch operative. a name with too much baggage. So, I became Gavin. At first, I chose jobs Freya might have taken. Saving innocents, capturing criminals. But with each new job, I learned not every search is a rescue. On the dark web, I sought out difficult targets. Bounties no one else could deliver. The price mattered less than the challenge. The rush I'd been missing finally returned, deepened with the thrill of the hunt. It was a second chance to take everything I knew and do something with it. For too long, I thought I wanted to be like my mother. I tried living to help the world. And the world decided it was better off without me. Now, I live for myself. And that's that. Pleasure.
Hello, my name is Howard Wong, and I voice Wu Yang in Overwatch. Today I'm reading Against the Tide. Let's dive in. Centuries ago, a wise family dedicated themselves to understanding the Wuxing philosophy. After studying the 5 phases, fire, water, metal, wood, and earth, the building blocks of our world, they founded Wuxing University, where traditional wisdom would pioneer new science. The school is divided into 5 colleges, each with a unique curriculum. Fire College, Martial Arts, Defensive Strategy. Metal College, Robotics, Technology. Water College, Traditional Medicine, Medical Advancements. Earth College, Agriculture, Sustainability. Wood College, Civil and Environmental Engineering. During the Omnic Crisis, a task force of Fire College alumni beat back Anubis' forces. Since then, the college's prestige has skyrocketed. Only the best of the best are admitted. Fire College is where my parents met. They were top fighters during the crisis. And my older sister, Anran, she's been Fire's star student since her first year. I was so inspired to follow in their footsteps. But when I applied... Then regrade his exam! This is clearly a mistake! I only scored high enough to attend Water College. When word got out, I could tell. Water College? But that breaks the family streak! It was... unexpected for us, too. Thank goodness our Ming got into metal. I disappointed everyone. My family...
Attention students. Null sector attack reported in Chengdu. Please report to the transport bay for further instructions. This is an emergency situation. Wuxing University students are asked to support evacuation efforts until official forces arrive.
Anran, I'm coming with you. No, don't leave the med bay. You'll be safe if you just keep away from the front lines. But you'll need help, and I said no. I can't protect you if you get in my way. Get in your way? How could you say that? After all this time we've trained together. You don't trust me? I didn't mean it like... If I needed someone to tell me I'll mess everything up, I'd just call Mom and Dad. I didn't need to hear it from you.
All colleges, to your posts.
Wuyang.
Fire students, prepare to deploy.
But while I stewed in the medbay, there you go, all better. Help! The tide turned against us in Chengdu. Null Sector overwhelmed us during the evac. Anran's still out there. You left her there? She made us run. We didn't know what to do. Hey, my sister. Where is she? What was I thinking, picking a fight at a time like this? Her family. Anran! We're supposed to protect each other. Wuyang, you shouldn't be here. Hey, tin heads! Get away from my sister! Reverse the tide! You okay, sis? You idiot! What are you doing here? I had everything under control! Oh, yeah, clearly. Wuyang, I'm so sorry. I never should have said... Make it up to me later. Let's just get out of here. Don't get in my way, though. Oh, shut up. 3 weeks later. After Anran and I returned to the evac zone, official forces arrived. The following Monday, it was business as usual. Guess even Null Sector couldn't change our exam dates. I was nervous about what my parents would say, so I didn't tell them about what happened with Anran. Why aren't you studying, Wuyang? Here, I peeled you some oranges. I'm just taking a break. What are you guys doing here? Dad bought us all matching hats. This one's yours. Somehow they found out anyway. I think I know who's to blame. When I came to Water College, I thought I'd never find my place. Keep working hard, son. But after everything, I'm starting to realize maybe it was here all along. Wow, the medal the headmaster gave you is so heavy. Ugh. Too bad this doesn't count towards your GPA, huh? Hey, leave my grades out of this. What a ride. I hope you'll join us in Overwatch 2 when Wuyang officially joins the roster. See you there. Well, this is not how I thought my night would go. My name is Ye Wuyang. This here is my sister, Anna. She loves me, I think. It all started before dinner. Someone slipped this under my dorm room door. Overwatch wants me? Really? I could be a hero! How cool is that? Oh, wait, aren't they still outlaws? Oh, I'd be a criminal. But I'll be so famous! What about Mom and Dad? They'll disown me. Oh no. What will Anran say? Oh! Anran!
Overwatch, huh? Cool.
There must have been a mistake. I'm not good enough. I don't deserve that.
You were invited to Overwatch, and you don't think you deserve it? You and me, sparring arena, now!
But Look, I don't really... What the... Anran! No warm-up?
Nobody cares if you're ready. If you can't take me here, you won't make it out there.
Exactly! Not ready! It should have been you!
You're right. I've been carrying you for too long.
What?
I made things too easy for you.
Seriously? I work harder than everyone!
Yup. Sure you do.
Hey! I'm just trying to prove I can be as good as you!
So prove it!
you.